Hey folks, this is Doug from EM Propagation, and it's my first video, but I just wanted to put this out there. It's partially, I guess, in response to EEVBlog, Dave Jones' video number 983. Where he found a phenomenon on the Rhode and Swartz oscilloscope, and also when he tested uh, to repeat to see if the phenomenon was there, he also found it on all of the other scopes that he had in his lab. And so uh, my reason for looking further into this was that I have a Tektronix 2235 oscilloscope, which is an older non-digital instrument, and I had the same phenomenon on that as what Dave was seeing. Now for my scope, um, I don't have multi-layer ceramic caps inside of it, and although I could attribute the the spikes that the tapping induced in Dave's setup um, to the capacitors that are used on my oscilloscope. I wanted to look at it a bit further because I had something in my mind from over the past 40 years that indicated to me that I believe it may be another factor, and that would be the input connectors themselves. So what I have on the screen is a sound card oscilloscope. It's a product from C. Zeitnitz. It's a version 1.46, and it is free to use for non-commercial purposes, and you can download it and try it out, and use it for your whatever non-commercial purpose you have. Um, the only thing I've done with this is the input circuit. I have repurposed an old set of USB headphone mic that I think the headphones weren't working, but anyway, so the microphone input is what I have tied over a very long, well, a 2 meter audio shielded connection, very flexible, and I've got that tied to a type N connector. Type BNC is the same thing. And so, yeah, and on the screen is a typical um, spike that I'm getting from the connector. I have the, as you can see, I have the scope set to 1 millivolt per division and 10 milliseconds per division horizontally. And the trigger is set about 2 divisions in the positive direction. And so, yeah, when I tap the connector, which is totally isolated from anything to do with the electronics, I can reproduce the spike, and so I guess it's a quick little test that I've rigged up, and hopefully it can prompt maybe some further testing by Dave or others. I believe it's a triboelectric effect with the Teflon insulation in the connector, and my setup is very well grounded, and so yeah, anyway, please comment. I will reply if any questions are in the comments. Please feel free to put whatever comments you want. This is my first video, and hopefully I will have others to come. Okay, thank you very much.